happy fall block of the month video today. Today we are going to make the lily block, and so you can see that this has some fun new elements that we're going to be showing you today. Alright, so the new technique that we're going to cover first is the stem. So the stem is kind of like making half square triangles. So you're going to have a larger square and then a smaller square, but it's really not that much smaller. So you're going to lay that on the corner, and this is going to get a line drawn from corner to corner. And then we're going to stitch on that line. We're going to do this on one side, stitching on this line, and then what we'll be able to do is we'll press that back and do that on the other side as well. Okay, so I have gone ahead and done both sides. You can see where I've stitched, and then I've gone ahead and pressed that, and what that's done is that's created this cool stem. And so then you just come back like we do with our other half square triangle blocks, and you just cut that 1/4 of an inch on your outside. You can use a rotary cutter or scissors here. So this could then be, sewn into another half square triangle for a scrappy quilt or something else. So this is going to be your stem block. So that's just scrap right there, and then that reduces that bulk, and you'll make 4 of those stems. And then when these get sewn together, you're going to sew them together to make a square, and you just want to make sure that your points here are matching up here and down here for that really cool sort of center block. The other element that you're going to have is kind of like a flying geese, but it's an alternate flying geese. So you're going to sew your half square triangle on the corner of one of your rectangles. So that starts like normal. I go ahead and mark my line here. Okay, so sew that, but this other one's not going to go down and have an angle with that side. Well, let me just stitch this first so that you can see that. All right, first one sewn. I have not trimmed this yet, so you can see that I've stitched that and pressed that. The other block's gonna go down on this corner, and this line, definitely reference your pattern for this, is going to go that same angle that we did before. So I'll stitch on that and show you how that looks. All right, so that block is now finished. Now you won't make all of your squares, your rectangles the same way. Sometimes your angle will go the opposite direction. So pay attention to that when you're doing your instructions, and you'll have a really awesome lily block for your fall gathering block of the month. Thanks so much for joining me for the lily block from the Fall Gatherings block of the month.